Okay, what were you gonna say, James?
I was gonna say my dick is huge.
About Vision?
With the Vision, I honestly wish that they would have just given him pure white eyes. You know?
I gotta go out that way, don't I?
Because when I see, like,
Paul Bettany has such soulful eyes, it's like difficult
the
not
thing
to.
is, they gave him weird contacts, or they digitally enhanced his eyes to have that.
I think they digitally enhanced them. I think those are just his eyes.
To have a mechanical look, but it's like when from a distance.
What are you looking at, you dyke-looking whore?
Holy dick, that was offensive.
From a distance, it looked like he just had orangey brown eyes.
Orangey brown.
Yeah.
Kind of like shit after eating too much Tang.
But you know, just to see him with pure white eyes, I think that would have been even cooler.
Didn't he have original white eyes like I think in the comics or something?
Oh, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah. That's the one thing I think.
And actually, he was red. I wish they would have gone red instead of that purple they gave him.
Dude.
It was like
they kind of wanted to compromise, I guess. But yeah, he was originally
I think it was
red.
magenta light.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I'm going to the colors now, buddy.
The voice, though, I mean, I know it was just Jarvis's voice, but still, that was a
that
good
phone
voice.
brings out your double chin.
I kind of wish they tweaked his voice just a little bit, just to lower it. You know.
I think they modulated it slightly. No, they didn't. No, it's just Paul Bettany.
I just wish that they kind of made it a little bit lower, just a little lower.
I just loved it when he phased his fucking arm through that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like,
yeah.
Him and it's kind of a shame that him and Scarlet Witch's children didn't like do anything.
They haven't had children yet.
Yeah, they did.
Not in the movies.
They had not in the movies, but they had twins in the comics.
Do you think there's something like?
How does that even work? He's a machine.
Well, somehow she used her magic to like.
Robot dick?
Yeah, robot dick.
To like create a sperm from his whatever, and
robot dick?
The robot dick kind of went inside and went on go gadget blah.
Go gadget impregnate.
Rotation vibration
Go gadget fill her up.
The end of his dick like opened up like an alien head.
Oh
no. Go gadget gas nozzle.
She's like, oh yeah.
You want unleaded or super? Yeah.
Oh. That'll be $2.95 per gallon.
That's expensive. That means that I have wasted about $10 million.
We could have saved the economy. Kinda. Yeah.
Not really.
So, what's your guys' opinion of quadrilogies and like septilogies and shit?
As long as there's robot dicks.
Because
well,
I mean,
I'm just going back to fucking creature shit for me. They're actually doing that with fucking Jurassic.
Oh.
They're doing what? Are they planning a 4-part
trilogy?
series?
It's another trilogy.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. I think that's the
6 Jurassics to get 6 Jurassics total.
I think that's the important part, though. I think that if you're going to make more than 3, you have to make another 3, and there has to be room between them. I don't think that you can do it like Alien Resurrection was an abomination of fucking
you
reality.
See it?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
It was fun. But it totally... Here's the thing. In my opinion, regardless of what I liked from Alien 3, it totally fucked up the flow of that movie series. And then you have Alien Resurrection that completely rewrote it and made it as if the stuff in Alien 3 never happened. And enhanced her. And enhanced her. And it was written by Joss Whedon, and it's just like, what the hell? And then they're not making things any better with this Promethean fucking Alien Covenant weirdness.
I honestly think that I think in the past life you knew Joss Whedon, and you're just like, I fucking hate that prick. And just now you're carrying that grudge with you in this new body that you never had any contact with.
But that's the thing, dude. That's the thing.
The fuck?
I've just...
Andrew.
He's about to shit his pants.
What?
/ Corey.
Yeah?
There it is.
Where's what is?
What? Oh, your charger?
Make sure I don't forget this shit.
Well,
I was like, is he pointing at a gigantic fucking creature? Or,
like, who?
Creatures. If you don't know, viewers, Andrew loves creatures.
We're gonna make a show with him called
Not Enough Goddamn Creatures.
Absolutely. I'm already designing the t-shirt, but
oh yeah, don't let me near that.
God damn it, what was I saying?
Something about the
trilogies, Alien. Oh, Joss Whedon.
Yes, Joss Whedon.
I have tried. I've really tried. And in fact, I'm wearing a Firefly t-shirt that someone gave me. But it's like, I tried to watch Firefly, and I just cannot get into the dialogue. I love me some fucking, that guy.
It's okay. It's okay.
The main guy, yeah. I like him too.
What's his name, James? The main guy in Firefly.
I didn't watch the show.
What the fuck, bitches?
Well,
Nathan Fillion.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love me some Nathan Fillion. Slither, he cracks me up. He's great. Should have been.
Oh, that's right. He was in Slither.
He was in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, actually.
He absolutely should have been Green Lantern. But
I digress.
Do you want to know?
But I digress. I just cannot. I tried to watch Firefly and I just couldn't, because it almost seemed like the whole. And actually, I've been wanting to watch Cabin in the Woods for years now, because everybody said it's like totally brilliant and shit. But I just can't get over the Joss Whedon thing, and I'm not so sure that it's not going to color my thoughts on the movie, because I can't even put my finger on how to describe the way he has people talk to each other, but it drives me fucking crazy. In my opinion, Avengers 1 was not a good movie. There was a bunch of shit that was in there that was fun, but I mean, how are you gonna do the Chitauri instead of the Skrulls? Especially with someone who's such a fucking geek about it. I mean, he wrote like Astonishing X-Men or Uncanny X-Men for a few years or whatever, which is that's kind of like his wheelhouse, is dealing with a bunch of teenage people like talking to each other. That's why like Buffy went on crazy and shit. But I don't know, man. I mean, Firefly, he was trying to make it a Star Wars, and
Dude, I don't know if I heard you right, but did you say you didn't like the first Avengers movie?
I didn't like it nearly as well as number 2.
Ultron.
I was just making sure that controversy was
Oh.
I actually really, and this is funny that I'm even saying this, but it's absolutely true. I loved it that they went to Hawkeye's farm.
Yeah, that
at number
was
2.
cool.
I thought that was totally great. A lot of people thought it was kind of like a dip in the action.
Well, that kind of made sense, because they were all kind of having some PTSD right there.
I hated. Oh Jesus, PTSD. Iron Man 3, eat a dick.
I didn't mean that.
Well, but I'm just saying that whole thing with.
Pretty
I mean,
thick and strong dick.
Here's
Pretty thick and strong dick.
Here's the thing with that whole Tony Stark PTSD thing. Number 1, what the fuck gave him the PTSD? Being in space?
Well, he nearly died up there because
I
think he almost ran out of air. Didn't
Here's the thing.
He
He had that happen like
That's
twice
the point.
in the Iron Man movie, the first one. That's all it was. The shit was just shorting out, and then he just kind of like falls through space, which is complete utter bullshit. Anyway, he would have still been in another dimension area, but you're Tony Stark. You are completely without. Like, your ego outweighs any kind of psychological damage that you would ever have from anything. I mean, if you had had any psychological damage, it would have been having that threesome with those chicks in fucking Bali or whatever when you're supposed to be saving people. Please tell me you guys have seen that deleted scene.
No.
I didn't know.
I'm not making that shit up. He's in some kind of like
What movie was this?
Saudi. He's isn't. No, it was from Iron Man 2.
Really?
He's in like Saudi Arabia for some kind of bullshit, and he totally is in this palace. Like, there's this gigantic party that he's attending.
Yeah.
And then Pepper shows up, and Happy's there and all this shit, and she has to leave, and he's got 3 model level chicks in this room, and something bad happens, and Happy's like, "You gotta go," and he's like, "Start without me." And the girls are like, "Ew, kinky," and they start like kind of like feeling each other up, and then he leaves. And I was like, "Fuck."
Well, I can't imagine why they deleted that.
Yeah, I mean, that's not Tony Stark.
Well, that's just like, what if they just decide to make a rated R Iron Man and you just see him poon out?
That would be totally fantastic.
You just see him poon out. He's like, yeah.
And then he's just like,
He's doing
like,
cocaine
Tony,
off
it's like,
everybody's ass,
Tony,
he's
we
drinking
need
a lot,
you. It's like,
Well, see, I think that's where Robert Downey could do. I think that. I mean, if you want to have like a Marvel, not like non-Fox Marvel movie win an Oscar, it might be the one where they actually tackle Tony Stark's alcoholism. And then you couple that with Robert Downey Jr., his past, he could win an Oscar for that fucking performance.
They barely tapped into the alcoholism thing in number 2, but
yeah,
that was just with the party before he fights War Machine.
Yeah. Man,
because he thought he was dying. So
I wish they would have brought Justin Hammer back. I love that character.
He was good, yeah.
I love that character because I mean, basically, if you think about it, he's like 2 steps away from Tony Stark. Really, he doesn't have the juice.
Yeah,
he's got everything but like the charm.
You know that? Okay, that's the one thing I'm like. Okay, I know you're a big fan of Sam Rockwell, and you love him as Justin Hammer.
Yes.
Not towards Mark's house, so you can poop.
No, Mark can wait to poop.
Why don't you just go into the art gallery and poop, man?
I'll just wait.
Jesus Christ, you must not really have to go then.
Huh? I do have to go.
If you can hold it all the way to your house.
I gotta go to the
I'm just
bathroom.
good at holding my shit.
You gotta move. I gotta poop. I gotta poop.
Oh, Mark, by the way, I got a few videos to show you.
Not tonight.
I'm kind of actually...
You have a brown mark in your seat, bro.
Now that we're talking about this, I kind of hope that I do watch Cabin in the Woods, and it like makes me appreciate him, because he's just... Hey, I read something the other day that said that they took Zack Snyder off of Justice League and put Joss Whedon on. Is that true?
Yeah. Because Snyder's daughter committed suicide.
What?
Yeah, she committed suicide, so he's dropped out of it to deal with the whole shit, and so they just threw him in.
Shit.
Did Superman break her neck, or?
Oh.
Later!